Good morning. It's about 5:20. Beautiful Nha Trang sunrise. All kind of activities going on. At 4:15, I got up this morning. It was still dark, and people were starting to arrive on the beach, on their motorbikes and on their bicycles. And right now, this is tons and tons of motorbike along the beach, if you can see that, and there are hundreds, literally hundreds of people in the water itself swimming. And this beach is by no means shallow. This is very deep. People are actually swimming. If they're more than about 20 feet out, they are above the water is above their head, and they are actually exercising and swimming. And of course, down there you also have people doing the over up there, people doing the music and the dancing. That's where the music is coming from, right next to big pile of motorbike. And then down below the hotel, right about here, you can also see a whole bunch of people in white, and to the left, a few people in red that are doing whether exercise, calisthenics, or something. But very interesting. A lot's going on. And 5:15, sun is already risen. And of course, here, sun rise early and set early by 6 o'clock. Everything here is dark, and because we are actually an hour behind Singapore. So in Singapore, this would still already be about 6:20, but here is only 5:20. But it's already very bright. You see, there's construction, lots of constructions going on. They're still building up, even though a lot of tourists are not back yet, but everybody's hopeful that they will, and then life will be back to normal. Some things are still closed, but by and large, they are open, even though not a ton of tourists yet. Like we went to Monkey Island, Orchid Island, the places were basically deserted. There's some places where they organize tours. They say that it's not quite back, maybe less than half. Our tour guide said on Wednesday, said that was it Thursday? I think it was Thursday, that he's working 2 days out of the week. He's not working every day because there's just not enough tours going around, and some tours only have maybe 4 or 5 people. But the tour that we had about a dozen, so that was good. So that's how it is in Nha Trang. Today is our last day being here. Tomorrow we head out to Vũng Tàu, which is another seaside town, but more local. The impact is, I guess, I believe that place has pretty much recovered because they're not dependent on foreign tourists, but we'll see when we get there. We had a great time in Nha Trang. One more day and we're out of here. Well, now it's 7:30 and this place is absolutely deserted. There is like, 3 or 4 people in the water, maybe a couple more, but people are gone. Off to work they go, I guess. And a few more cars on the road. Traffic's not heavy in Nha Trang, never is, so it's pretty nice, easy to ride your motorbike around. Let's see if we can get some motorbike footage today. For your breakfast eating pleasure is crocodile meat with hot sauce. How about that? Well, we've been riding half an hour outside of Nha Trang countryside, and all of a sudden you come upon this big Catholic church, and just outside this just next to this lily pond. Quite interesting. Quite beautiful also. I imagine they use this for food. Lots of lily pods and such. Well, this is a pretty big Catholic church, and looks like nobody's around. We kind of came in and we intruded, but the side gate was open, so we decided to just come in and check this place out a little bit. The compound is fairly big, and it's part of it's maintained okay, but the church itself, there's a lot of peeling paint in the front. Not very sophisticated, but it's still pretty grand with all the columns and all that. And then on the grounds itself, there are some statues and stuff like that. So the church itself looks like it's not open, and so we'll probably just take a quick look around and then head on out of here. And you can see our little bike still there. The lights are on. Well, that's the church. There's nobody here at all. Interesting. There's probably some people inside the building, but outside it's nice and hot, so not surprising there's nobody there. Jenny Man decided to explore a little bit. Gentleman was nice enough that say he'll open the door for us to go inside the church and take a look. Wow, this is a fairly large place. And it's beautifully done inside. It's quite simple, but actually also very beautiful. But from what we hear, there's not too many people here because it's way out in the countryside. Wow, I wonder how many does this seat, assuming that you sit 5 per chair, there's gotta be at least 5, 6, 7, probably sit close to 1,000 people in here. Wow, amazing. And you can see the paintings on the wall here. And all the pews here. There's a lot of pews. And here's the proper, and steps up to it. Nice fellow even turned on the lights for us so we can get a better look. So Jenny's taking some pictures, and it's actually fairly impressive looking place. They say that they have 2 services a day, 5 in the morning and 1 in the evening, and usually about 50 people show up. So not a big crowd, but that's how countryside parish is. Can probably seat at least 500 to 1,000 people. Very nice young priest, answer all our questions, and he's very friendly, show us around, and very kind. So he suggests we go visit other churches also. And of course, Jenny had to use her Vietnamese to the fullest. Again, out in the middle of nowhere, we come upon this great big statue. Must be, gosh, a couple hundred feet tall. She's like 15-20 stories, and nobody here. And this place is somewhat haphazard put together. It almost seems like we don't know where to go. There looks like some kind of a garden up there with different kind of trees and statues and all that. And behind it are a bunch of buildings. We're not sure. Explore a little bit and see what happens. Behind the Buddha image, obviously it's a graveyard of some kind. And lots of big structure. Some simple, some not so simple. Some very elaborate. And or you can have a tiny one just like this one. With Chinese words. It's just after 5 o'clock p.m. and now you can see again, like 12 hours ago, this place is hopping. You got cars, you got motorbikes, you got people swimming. I'm talking a few hundred people. Not like at noon or 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. There was nobody on the beach at that time. Now everybody just come out and swim, and that seems to be the norm here. Today looks like it's not as cloudy, even though it's still kind of cloudy, but it doesn't look like there's no threatening clouds, so that's nice. So we're gonna head out, and Jenny wants to have the nam nung we had on Thursday again because she loved it so much. So our last night here, that's what we're gonna get. Alright, we just got here. Had to park a little bit further out, but we're at Jenny's favorite restaurant, 15 Lê Lợi, for nam nung. Busy, and crazy. But we are here. Look like it might rain. Hopefully it will rain while we are inside, and then we will be okay. Perfect. Got a table right away, which is nice. And let's see. So all you have to do is say 2 servings, and they will send it to you. And right here, the food comes in less than 1 minute. You sit down and the food is here. That's how fast it is.